guys, and welcome to the video. So today we're going to go ahead and change out the rear differential fluid in my 2007 Mustang GT. So what we need to do this are rear diff fluid. So SAE 75W140 is what these are. AMS oil supposed to be pretty good, so one didn't got that. One bottle of friction modifier from Ford Racing. RTV gasket maker for rear diffs. There's different types, so make sure you get the right kind. And then I'm probably going to use either this to scrape off the old gasket or something else. A pump to go ahead and pump and refill the gasket. And then a Haynes manual makes life a lot easier, so you can get directions on exactly how to do it from someone else who's already done it and it's reputable. I got the Dremel out here just in case I need to clean anything up or something gets stuck. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get cracking on this. Alright, so now that we've removed all of the bolts except for the very top one, that'll hold it on. Go ahead and take a screwdriver in here and go ahead and pry it open.
We still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
Clean off all this old sealant and wipe out the inside, and then we're going to go ahead and apply new sealant and gasket. We're going to do that. We're going to do that to this side, clean it, and then we're going to do it to the other side underneath the car, and then we should be good to go. Alright, so I went ahead and cleaned this up. As you can see, it looks a lot better. And then I went ahead and used the Scotch-Brite pads to get around this seal, get all that crap up. Then underneath the car, all cleaned up, looking good. So now all we gotta do is put on the new seal and reattach it, and then wait 24 hours. So the instructions on there are to go ahead and put a bead of seal. I'm getting off some random crap. Put a bead of seal all the way around it, inside all the bolt holes around there, like such. And then once it's on, reattach the diff cover loosely until it starts to bleed out. Wait an hour, and then go ahead and put it on torque specs, and then wait 24 hours to refill it with diff fluid. So that's what we're going to go do. Well, that takes care of everything for today. Now we just got to wait an hour for that to dry. I got to torque them down to torque specs, which is 33 foot-pounds in a star pattern. I'm not going to show that. Then tomorrow we're going to go ahead and fill it up with diff fluid, and we should be good to go. So can't wait. This has been kind of a bit of a process, not too bad though. And then I think I need to put in new diff gears because there's a fair amount of play inside of mine. So I thought it was the drive shaft. Turns out it might be the diff gears are worn. Nothing too crazy, I can still drive it, but just something to bear in mind for the future. So, here we go. Alright guys, welcome back. It's the next day. So, I went ahead and waited the 24 hours. So now we're going to go ahead and install our, well not really install, but go ahead and refill our diff with differential fluid. So as you can see, I went ahead and unscrewed the top, screwed in my pump. This is just something I got from Napa. Super cheap, it's like maybe $5, something like that. This is the drain plug. As you can see there's a magnet on the back end, so there's like small amounts of metal fragments stuck on there, just normal wear and tear, nothing huge. And then while I was also doing it, or waiting, I decided to polish my exhaust tips, and these things came out awesome. Check that out, they look like brand new. And same with this one. So, super stoked about that. So now I'm going to show you where this drain plug is located at, and then we'll go ahead and start refilling it. To do the friction modifier, I'm going to go ahead and empty out probably like maybe a little bit of this, and then dump the friction modifier into that so I can pump the rest of it into the diff. Because I don't see I'm going to get this little tip and the bottle into the fill hole. So that's what we're going to do. Alrighty, so come underneath the car. The fill plug is kind of annoyingly located right, it's like right there in the back end of the diff. So super annoying to get to, but not impossible. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and fill up the diff real quick, and then do the friction modifier, and then finish filling it until it starts leaking out a little bit, and that will be that. Alright guys, that's that. We got everything buttoned up. I'm pretty stoked that it went pretty smoothly. Again, probably going to need new gears in the near future, but for right now, we'll see how the gear change did. We'll see how the gear oil change did. And then, if anything else needs to happen, let it happen as the time comes. We're about to go for a drive after I get this thing off jack stands, and then we'll see if that rear end winding noise goes away. That's one of the main reasons I did this. Not bad, but it was subtly there, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that. There she is. All right, let's go for a drive and see how it goes. Alright guys, so she's driving pretty much like she always does. There's a little bit of difference. It definitely quieted it up a little bit. Like there's a lot less, I don't know if I'd say sort of howling, but it is a lot better. Although I still think my gears are pretty warm back there. So that's going to be a video for another time at some point. Not too expensive. I don't really want to pull apart my rear end right now. But as far as the fluid goes, it wasn't too bad when it came out. As you saw, it was still somewhat clean. It wasn't like any kind of like foggy grossness. And then other than that though, like listening to it right now, I mean it sounds, I mean it doesn't really sound any different. It does sound a little less clunky back there, so that's probably good. Like when let off the gas and get on it again, a little better. All in all, I mean, it's a good thing to do maintenance-wise. For me, it didn't really change anything. I'll often see how it is in a few thousand miles, because right now, obviously, it's perfectly fresh. I used the bottle of friction modifier, and I went ahead and used 2 quarts and just a little bit more of a 3rd quart in the rear diff. Went ahead and plugged up the hole for the fill hole, and I mean, it was pretty straightforward. Like, it was not difficult at all to do as an install. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more stuff about what it's like to own a Mustang and general routine maintenance you need to do on this. So, have a great day. Thank you very much for watching.